Hey guys! Okay, so I just kind of got done talking in a different video about finishing up my first year in PMH and P school. It's been stressful. And I've been busy like 98% of the time. 2% of that time is sleeping a little more than I should be, but I need to catch up. But I got my FabFitFun Fall 2025 box. And that is certainly something to look forward to, or it was certainly something to look forward to, and now I'm really excited to have it. So it's a little bright spot in a life that is currently filled with work and school. So let's see what we got. Okay, first off, pretty cute. Apple orchard, fall vibes, colorful trees. Makes me excited. I got on my spooky dress. It's got ghosts and mushrooms, and it makes me excited for it. It's also a nice green, like moss green color. I'm really feeling that. And I got my spooky mug, and I'm ready for fall. If I am going to be busy doing homework all the time and working when I can, I'm going to enjoy fall whenever it strikes me. And it is August, and it's striking me. All right, let's see. So I'm going to try to do these in order because I've got the website pulled up to see what else you can get. I'm not super organized at this yet. I'll figure it out someday when I have time. But for now, I'm just going to sort through and see what we got in order. Okay, first, customization. I got the Elemis Dynamic Resurfacing Facial Pads, Skin Refining Pads. So I think I explained it in my last FabFitFun video. I use this to replenish things that I might buy anyhow. Skincare, it's important to me. I'd like to keep looking as decent as I can for as long as I can without putting too much money and effort into it. And that's kind of how I justify the box. The price just went up on the box. I don't remember how, like $10 a box. And if you do an annual subscription, it's like $40. So it just went up an extra $40 annually. But the stuff is good. The stuff typically is pretty good. Like Elemis, I don't hear much about it when it's not in prescriptions, when it's not in subscription boxes, or I went on a cruise with my friend years ago. Royal Caribbean, I think. Elemis is the brand that Royal Caribbean uses for their spa stuff. So I'm pretty excited about that because it's not a cheap brand. We'll go over how much it is, but let's see. So customization 1, you had the potential to get, looks like a wood cutting board, which is cute, but I have so many cutting boards. I have a lot of creative people in my life, and they hand make their cutting boards, and I have all the adorable wood cutting boards I need. So might be a cute option for somebody, but I've got plenty. And then there's the Amika Forget Frizz Anti-Frizz Shampoo and Conditioner Bundle. That would have been an okay option. You can never have enough shampoo and conditioner. That's a necessity to get me through the next, couple years of school if I don't have to just like buy it outright. But there are other options, probably cheaper options. Shampoo conditioner probably isn't one of those things that if I have the option to get a cool facial skincare item, that's what I'm going to get. There is the Nutrafol Skin Clear Skin Nutraceutical 1 month supply. I don't know exactly what that is. It looks like a supplement of some kind. Yeah, daily supplement, works from the inside out, targeting 6 root causes of mild to moderate acne for clearer, smoother skin. But what is the ingredient? Doesn't say. I don't have big acne problems right now, and I don't know how I feel about the supplement market. So, and then there is a gym tote. That's kind of cute, but I have, again, a lot of bags and shit that I can use for whatever I need, so that's not really necessary. And then we've got the Elemis Dynamic Resurfacing Facial Pads. These apparently have a $65 value. And I believe it, because their stuff's very expensive. It says 1-step facial pads exfoliate using AHA to smooth and even without stripping essential moisture. Patented tri-enzyme technology, and a probiotic ferment complex. Lifts away dead skin cells, boosts natural cell turnover for a brighter, more refreshed complexion with zero fuss. That sounds nice. It doesn't sound life-changing, but it sounds nice. And in fact, my sister she watches some of these. I have like 2 people who watch my videos right now. She's one of them sometimes. She's turning 40 in October. Don't listen, Sam. And I think I want to do like a big skincare basket thing for her. She has got one son that just started his senior year of high school, which he is playing football tonight, and I've got on my red and gray eyeshadow so I can support the team. I will not be wearing my spooky dress tonight. I will be sporting red and gray. But she's got one senior in high school, and she has got one 6-month-old. So she probably doesn't focus on her skincare as much as she should. I'm going to change that. I'm going to make that bitch start doing some skincare. Lovingly, respectfully. So this might go to her, because I kind of don't mind what I've got going on for skincare right now. And this pads, like individual pads, probably not good for the environment, but probably good for a beginner at skincare. I don't think she does much with her skincare, and it's super easy to just take a pad and get benefits from it and use it. It's very beginner friendly, I would say. So that might go to her. Let's see. We also could have gotten a lap throw, Sunday Citizen lap throw, so like a little blanket. Their blankets are nice. They're very nice, but they're so small. Give me a queen size blanket for everywhere, for the couches, for the chairs. That blanket, I'm thinking that was a FabFitFun blanket, and it's teeny tiny. I use it because it's up here and because it fits nice on the chair. It's not keeping anybody warm, but it's cute. There's an oversized crew neck in a couple different sizes. It doesn't look like anything special. If I'm getting this box, I'm getting special stuff. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's nice. I'm sure it's very comfortable, but I can get a crew neck anywhere. I'm not going to pay $68 for a crew neck, because that's what the retail value is. There's a pie dish that's very pretty, very pretty. If I didn't have priorities right now of trying to just replenish skincare and useful things, I would love this pie plate. It is very cute. I could see it being very aesthetic, especially for the fall. There's a white candle holder. It's kind of wavy. If I'm technical, maybe I'll put a picture in, but I'm not that technical, so maybe not. But it's cute. It's not really my style. And then there is a skincare wand with a light boost wand activating serum. So it's got the facial massage, some warmth to it, some red light therapy. It's just like one of those small ones. The thing is, there are not many studies showing the effects of red light therapy when it comes to the small wands that you rub across your face. You'd have to put some serious time in to get that red light, to make it efficient, to make it useful. Who's got that? I also have something similar to that, because I was kind of sold on the idea, and I rarely use it. So it might be an okay option, but the full face masks are probably a better option, or red light therapy through like an esthetician office or a spa or something would probably be a better option than just the small wand. So I went with Elemis. So our second option, or second choice, I think it's more Elemis. I've heard of this a couple times, but I've never used it. And this is the Elemis Pro Collagen Marine Cream Anti-Wrinkle Hydrating Day Cream. So let's see. That's got a $94 value. That's what I'm talking about. Their stuff is typically around there. Clinically proven to boost hydration by up to 248% in just 1 hour. Deeply moisturizes, improves firmness and elasticity, leaves skin looking smooth and rejuvenated. This one might also go to my sister. It's so good. It sounds so good. I'd love to use it, but like, she deserves some luxury items. And no offense, I'm 7 years younger. I'm starting a little earlier than she is. So I might give this one up too. What else could we have gotten in the second customization? There's a highlighter. I don't use highlighter much. Cream bronzer. I don't really use cream bronzer as much. I'm sure it is lovely. It looks pretty cool. And I'm sure if I had it, I would use it, but I just prefer the Elemis cream because I've heard such good things about the brand. And then we have another cardigan. Again, I'm not $98 cardigan. I don't wear cardigans that much. First Aid Beauty Retinol Eye Cream. That was a contender. Again, replenishing the skincare, that is the goal. But I could not pass up Elemis. But I like all things retinol, so that would have been a good option there. The eye creams, I'm also kind of on the fence about eye creams. They seem so specific when you have a lot of safe and decent, I understand that the skin around your eye is thinner and maybe more delicate than some of the rest of your face. But for the most part, ingredients in all facial skincare items are pretty safe and universal. And also, if we're just talking retail value, the First Aid Beauty Retinol Eye Cream has a $44 value, which is still pricey. I probably wouldn't just, put that out on my own. But the Elemis cream is $94. I want that one. There's also a necklace and earring combo that looks kind of cool. It says $110 value. It is emerald green. I do a lot of gold, just gold and basics. I don't switch it up much. I just leave my jewelry on. That's another thing. You don't know what you're getting. I mean, $110 value, it should be decent, but I kind of know what I'm working with here, and I just keep it on. Vegan leather slouchy bag. Slouch tote. A set of mugs, and the mugs look like they would go very well with the pie plate from the first customization, so you could have a really cute set if that's the direction you wanted to take your fall box. But I didn't. Scalp oil control treatment mist. Controls excess scalp oil. Your blowouts will last longer. Your roots will stay lighter. I don't have a huge issue with that. In fact, I go quite a few days in between washing so I don't get too dry and frizzy. But it's a cool option. There's an Orbe dry shampoo option, which I love me a good dry shampoo, but I got that in my last box and I'm still using it. So, and then a playground playdate vibrating mini massager. So a vibrator. It doesn't say how much it is. I'll stick with the expensive skincare. Customization 3. What did I get for customization 3? I think this was customization 3. Cara Silk multi-benefit hair oil. I was just talking about my hair. I don't want it to get too dry, so I could benefit from a hair oil, especially on the ends. I tend to get a little dry, but actually in the last box, we got some kind of hair gloss that you use in the shower, and I've been using that periodically, and I really like it. I like quite a bit of stuff from the last box. In fact, I have got on my Thrive Cosmetics, I don't know, there's something special about this, but it doesn't say it on the tube. But it's kind of like a lip gloss, and I have it over top of a lip stain right now, and it's one of my favorite things. I love a good lip gloss. Matte lips are not for me. I like gloss. I'm really happy with it. I'm pretty happy with everything I got in that last box. So the Cara Silk hair oil, it's a $35 value. Delivers smoothness and shine. Offers powerful heat protection up to 446 degrees Fahrenheit. Seals split ends, tames flyaways. Just a good hair oil, it sounds like. And we could have gotten a Glow Recipe Guava Vitamin C Dark Spot Serum for $45. I do like, we got Glow Recipe, like a retinol serum in the last box that I've been using. I don't notice a huge difference, but I don't notice anything bad with it either. I'm pretty okay with how my skin's been recently. So, and it feels nice and it smells good. So I do like Glow Recipe from what I've worked with so far. But I don't have too many dark spots. I already have a vitamin C serum that I use during the day. So it was definitely a contender though. I do like my skincare. I've been into it. You could also get Rare Beauty blush in a couple different shades. That looks pretty cool, but I have quite a bit of blush right now. A couple necklace options. Another tote bag option. Looks like a fall salt and pepper shaker set. Pumpkins. Those are pretty cute. Again, you can have a really cute kitchen set if that's the direction you want to go with the box. I don't have enough room in my kitchen right now. I love my house. I love it. It's cozy. It makes me happy. But if I could change one thing, I think I would knock out the wall between my dining room and my kitchen and expand my kitchen. I do a lot of cooking. I need space. I like having all the utensils and all of the, I would have more appliances for sure. I could use more kitchen space. I'm pretty happy with everything else. What else could we get? Dr. Jart Tiger Grass Corrector. Green to beige Korean color corrector. Naturalizes redness for a more even skin tone. $54 value. I've heard of Dr. Jart. I don't know much about them. Looks like there is the option for a little mini wallet, a little pink mini wallet. And then a digital offer for 3 months access to Arrows, a matchmaking app. A $300 value for a video-based matchmaking platform. I've been married for 7 years. I've been with my husband for 16 years. So certainly not useful for me. But again, I don't like the digital offers in the boxes. If I'm getting a box, I want to put my hands on things. I want to touch things. I want to use things. I want to spread creams on my face. I guess if it really spoke to me, maybe it'd be interesting, but not for me. Customization 4. This one was a little bit of a throwaway. There wasn't anything super interesting in it to me, or anything that, not that it's not interesting, anything that I thought would really benefit my life that I would want to buy on my own. Anything, getting anything is kind of like a little gift. It's like getting a little gift for yourself. But none of it is like, yeah, that's something that I will need eventually. So I went with the Thrive Cosmetics Liquid Brow Lamination Lifting Brow Gel. I use brow gel, so I mean, I'll use it, but I probably wouldn't. Let's see, how much is this? $26 value. I probably wouldn't go with the $26 value one. I have a Got to Be Glued, and I'd have to say it's probably closer to the $10 range. And it does the trick. I'm not a huge brow person. I have bangs that cover most of my brows. I don't need them to be perfect. I just don't overpluck them. Maybe there's one hair every couple months that might grow in the middle, and I'll take care of that. But for the most part, I just let them do their thing, and I try not to get in their way. So, I mean, it's nice to have. I'll use it or I'll pass it along. But nothing else really stood out to me too much either. There's a Thrive Cosmetics Brilliant Eye Brightener. So that's one of their pretty well-known products. It's kind of like an eyeshadow, but I already have one, and honestly, I don't use it that much. And when I do use it, it's okay. The advertisements for this make it look like magic. It's like a little swipe, and all of a sudden, their whole face is transformed into a luminous goddess. That's not quite reality. It's nice. It's not great. Ceremonia's Guava Leave-In Conditioner. It was an Allure Best of Beauty winner. Repairs hair quickly, just smoother, healthier hair. I have quite a few leave-in conditioner type products. In fact, I need to clean out my bathroom cabinets a little bit, so we're working through using that. We got the Liquid Brow Lamination Gel that we went for, which is a $26 value. Again, nothing super special. Sculpts and sets your eyebrows with a firm waterproof hold. A set of silicone trivets for $30. I'll just put it on a pot holder. Not that it's a bad, none of these are bad options. I just wouldn't use it. A cotton napkin set. Again, in kind of like a maroony color to go with the rest of what their offers are for that cute kitchen type set, if you wanted to go that way. Seashell threader earrings in gold or silver. I can't get away from my hoops, so there's really no point in me getting earrings. A jewelry travel bag. Not only do I not travel much because I'm busy right now, but there are so many other ways that you can manage your jewelry if you needed to for some kind of travel. And then another digital offer. Let's see. Level up your strength training with a 6-month subscription to the LIT method, the LIT method. $60 value, one-on-one coaching, Pilates classes, mindfulness sessions. I have been using Copilot for like about 3 years, and I love it. So no point in me getting any kind of other digital offer. And I would probably go with Copilot again and again, although this one is cheaper technically. I like what I've seen with the Copilot, and it's really focused on strength training, and that's just so beneficial in general. I think that I haven't done Pilates, and I know that there are a lot of, if you get advanced in Pilates, I'm sure there's a lot of strength training that comes with that, but I really like the weightlifting strength training aspect of what I get in Copilot. Actually, they switched their name. They used to be Copilot, now they're Trainwell. Customization 5. This is another one that we started losing a little bit of steam. I wasn't super excited about anything, but this one's kind of cool. Volition Chocolate Macadamia Hydrating Mask. So more skincare. It's just a hydrating mask with hyaluronic acid and vegan collagen. And that has a $48 value. We could have also gotten Rare Beauty Hydrating Hand Cream for an $18 value. I'm losing my voice. We're almost through this. Okay, could have had a hand cream. Could have had a notebook, which looks like a pretty plain notebook. It's got a $19 value. It's just lined pages. It's got one of those stretchy things that goes over it so it stays closed. Bondi Boost Heat Protectant Spray with a $22 value. That wouldn't have been a bad option, but the Carasilk already has a heat protection in it. And again, I've got some hair products already. Not necessary if I could have found something else. Pilates Grip Socks. I don't do Pilates. I mean, I guess you can never go wrong with grip socks, but I did not go with that option. Hair Identifier Spray Bundle. Oh, it's you spray it on your face and then you like microplane at home. It looks interesting, but I think I'd rather have a face mask. And another digital offer. Better Sleep, 4 months of a premium subscription. It's an app. designed to help people improve their sleep quality and well-being. A range of tools, content, and features aimed at enhancing sleep habits. I'm not counting on having any kind of good sleep this next 2 years while I finish my program. There's just no way. There's no way I'm going to be able to take time out of my day to like meditate before bed. All right, this next one I wasn't particularly excited about, but now I may or may not have already checked it out and I love it. So for customization 6, I went with Merit Shade Slick Tinted Lip Oil in Pink Beet or Taupe, and I went with Taupe, and I love it. It's smooth, it's glossy, it looks really pigmented, but it is in fact like a lip oil, just like a glossy lip oil that gives you some color. I like it quite a bit. I can never have enough lip glosses, and this has a beautiful color to it, so very happy with that pick. I don't know why I'm putting it in the box. Like, it's not just going to go right in my purse after this. They also had a Merit lipstick. The lip oil has a $24 value. The lipstick has a $26 value. There's Exmondo Super Gloss Ultra Frizz Defense Spray that has a $30 value, which would have been cool. I watched some of his videos, so it would have been neat checking out his products. But they have a lot of glossy hair type products, this box, and I didn't need multiples. Then they had Steve Madden sunglasses, and I don't wear contacts, so sunglasses are kind of a pain in the butt for me. They had a pie server, so like a little pie server to go with the pie plate. Again, very cute if you went that route, but I didn't go that route. Don't really need a new pie server. The Bloom brand strawberry kiwi greens. They sent us some Bloom greens, like little packets of them in a previous box, and I'm not a fan. Not a big fan. I don't know what it's doing for me internally, if it's making me healthy or anything, but it was hard to stomach the taste. And that was a $30 value. There's the Rare Beauty Comfort Body and Hair Fragrance Mist for $28. It said the mist wraps you in a warm hug of soft cashmere and jasmine petals, which sounds nice for the fall, but it's also kind of a hard time buying any type of fragranced item without smelling it. And then they had another perfume option, which I'm not going to try to pronounce. Well, actually, maybe it's not as hard as... Anyhow, another perfume. And then the final customization, so customization 7, I went with the Amika Soul Food Nourishing Mask for your hair. Let's see, this was a $36 value, loaded with vitamins, nutrients to deeply condition and soften your hair. Lightweight enough for daily use. Smells really good. I've never used Amika products before, but it smells nice. And the other options were Rare Beauty body lotion. I have so many body lotions and like decent ones that I really like, so I wasn't gonna, not that that wouldn't be, but it's hard to use one of my picks on a body lotion or hand lotion. There is an apron that looks like it might go nice with all the kitchen options if you went that route. There is a Magnesium Ease Soothing Spray. I'm not sure where the spray goes. Does that sound silly? This soothing spray is designed to calm your body and mind after exercise or before bedtime. With magnesium to balance stress hormones and lavender to promote relaxation, it helps you. So it must just be like a smell good. Like maybe you could spray your bed with it or your clothes with it. But it also says not evaluated by the FDA, not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. So are we spraying it in our mouths? Don't laugh at me. I don't know what this product is. And it doesn't say. I was gonna say there's not many lavender things you spray in your mouth, but it's not true. Lavender is very edible, so I don't know. And then finally, the last option is an eyeshadow stick. So it looks kind of like the Thrive Cosmetic ones, just something I probably wouldn't use. This would be the most useful thing for me. So that was the fall box. Not bad. Not bad. Definitely some useful stuff. Definitely some decent picks. There weren't a lot of things that screamed fall. I could have used more pumpkin-y things, or like the pie plate was a nice maroon type color that was very pretty. But while I'll get a lot of use out of the items, none of it got me like super excited for fall. But I still can't complain. I really like getting these boxes. I nearly canceled it. I'm 1 year into my PMHP program. I've got 2 years to go. I'm like, should you really be wasting money on it? I almost canceled it. I love it. Every season you get a little box of goodies, replenish your storage, get some nice skincare, take care of yourself a little bit. It's important to take care of yourself. So let me know what your options were, or what you liked, or what you would use. And happy almost fall. Bye.